knew getting knocked down on television was something celebrities willingly signed up for? And honestly, that too on Christmas. On what was meant to be a light-hearted Gladiators Christmas special, the mood flipped fast. Stars like Joe Wicks, Sam Thompson, Vogue Williams, and Nicola Adams stepped into the iconic arena on BBC One, thinking this would be tough but playful. What they didn't expect was how brutally real it would feel once the whistle blew. Hits landed hard, balance was lost in seconds, and one moment left everyone watching stunned, unsure if the show had gone too far. Those gladiators don't spare anyone, for any reason. Over the years, Gladiators has built a reputation for moments that stay with viewers long after the credits roll. Contestants have frozen halfway up the wall, muscles giving out while the crowd begged them to keep going. Others have slipped at the very last second, losing victory by inches. There have been shock upsets where smaller contenders outlasted far bigger gladiators through grit alone. Some gladiators became legends, known not just for strength, but for intimidation, speed, or calm control. Injuries, dramatic comebacks, and last-second wins became part of the show's identity. What made these moments memorable wasn't just the action, but the tension. Anything could change in 1 second. One mistake, one slip, one hit. That unpredictability is why Gladiators has always felt more intense than a normal game show. And why even decades later, stepping into the arena still carries real fear. This special wasn't about jokes or Christmas cheer. It became a reminder of what Gladiators has always been at its core: raw power, fear, and the kind of pressure that strips people down fast. And the most shocking moment came without warning. The Gladiators Arena isn't built for comfort. Filmed at Sheffield Arena and hosted by Bradley and Barney Walsh, the festive edition followed the same rules as the main series. The Gladiators weren't actors playing tough. They were elite athletes trained to dominate events designed to break rhythm, balance, and confidence. Events like Duel and The Wall aren't just physical, they're psychological. Once someone steps up, there's no safe space. At first the celebrities smiled, the crowd cheered, everything felt festive, but that mood cracked almost instantly. In Duel, contenders stand on raised platforms, armed with padded pugil sticks, facing gladiators whose only job is to knock them off. There's no hiding, no time to ease in. When the whistle goes, the hit usually comes within seconds. Joe Wicks stepped forward, knowing he was fit, strong, and competitive. As one of the UK's most well-known fitness figures, confidence wasn't the issue. The issue was timing. Just before the whistle fully ended the round, Gladiator Viper struck. The blow landed hard, snapping Joe's balance and sending him down. His feet left the platform, his body hit the floor. And for a moment, he didn't move. The hit wasn't dramatic because of slow motion or music. It was dramatic because of how sudden it was. Joe was left dizzy, disoriented, and seeing stars. Later, he admitted that his head felt fuzzy, and that if his family hadn't been watching, he might have stayed down longer. It wasn't fear that kept him moving. It was instinct and pride. That single moment changed how the entire special felt. This wasn't a celebrity game show anymore. This was Gladiators in full force. The audience could see it on Joe's face as he stood back up. The smile was gone. In its place was focus and shock. The kind that comes from realizing something is far harder than expected. And Joe wasn't alone. Vogue Williams stepped into Duel expecting resistance, not punishment. Known for her toughness and past survival-style TV appearances, she assumed the Gladiators would pull back for a festive special. That assumption vanished the moment Gladiator Saber closed the distance. The hit landed clean and loud. Vogue stumbled, jaw clenched, eyes wide. She later joked that she thought she might lose her teeth. But, behind the humor was genuine surprise. The Gladiators didn't soften their approach. There was no gentle touch, no holiday exception. The arena demanded respect, and it took it by force. So, Sam joked about having too many Wicksons in his life, actually mixing up Joe with another TV personality that his friends know. It was just a small moment, but it really mattered, because it showed the human side of what viewers were watching. These weren't fearless machines, they were real people, reacting in real time to stress, impact, and, well, all that adrenaline. Nicola Adams, a double Olympic gold medalist, brought yet another layer to the show. Even someone with world-class combat experience admitted just how demanding the arena was. Gladiators doesn't test skill alone. It tests control under pressure, balance, especially when fear kicks in, and decision-making. right when your muscles are burning. And honestly, that's where the real drama lived. Every event built toward the same realization. Gladiators is not about winning, it's about surviving long enough to finish. The celebrities came in thinking strength would carry them. They left knowing timing, composure, and mental toughness mattered just as much. The most unsettling part wasn't the bruises or the jokes about sore jaws. It was how quickly things could turn. 1 second, a contender stood tall. The next, they were on the floor, dizzy, wondering what just happened. The arena doesn't give warnings. It doesn't wait for comfort. That's why Joe's hit mattered so much. It happened before the whistle fully ended. Not because of malice, but because Gladiators operates in fractions of seconds. Hesitation loses matches. That reality doesn't change for celebrities. By the time the final events wrapped, the crowd had seen something rare. A festive show that refused to soften its edge. A reminder that Gladiators was never meant to be safe. It was meant to push people to their limits, then see who stood back up. When the dust settled, smiles returned slowly. Applause filled the arena. But the lesson lingered longer than the cheers. The arena had spoken clearly. And in that silence, after the hit, after the laughter, after the shock, one truth remained. Not every Christmas special ends with comfort. Some end with impact. For a lot of people, Gladiators brings back instant memories. Families gathered around the TV, contestants in bright colors, gladiators with huge muscles and even bigger names. Events like the Wall and the Eliminator felt massive, like anything could happen. And often it did. Someone would almost reach the top only to slip at the last second. Another would look completely finished, then somehow find the strength to keep going. Winning felt huge, losing felt dramatic. Even now, old clips still get shared because they're exciting in the simplest way. No tricks, no drama added later, just people giving everything they had. When the show came back, it brought that same energy with it. But part of what makes Gladiators so fun is also what makes it scary. Things can go wrong very fast. One bad step, one missed grab, one hit that lands harder than expected. Contestants who walk in smiling can look shocked seconds later. The crowd goes quiet. Then everyone reacts at once. Over the years, viewers have seen people freeze halfway up the wall, fault just before the finish, or get knocked off so fast they barely knew what happened. That mix of fun and danger is why the show stands out. You laugh, then hold your breath. You cheer, then wince. That same feeling is exactly why the festive special surprised so many people. It looked playful, but underneath it was still Gladiators, and the arena has never been gentle with anyone. If moments like this caught you off guard, hit like and share this video with someone who loves wild TV moments. Subscribe for more deep dives into the shows that go harder than expected. And comment below which contender impressed you most when the pressure was real.